KO Artist Sports right here with the one, the only, the King Ryan Garcia, the Flash. I don't. What are we now? What is it? The Flash, the King,
man,
the Dad?
I don't know. Just call me whatever you want. I don't care.
But what's this right here?
This is my lion. I'm a lion.
You're a lion?
Yeah, and I bring it with me. Watch. Hear what it says. May not speak Spanish, but I got the Mexican blood in me.
Very nice. Well done, brother. Well done. Yeah. Let's talk about this fight, man. I saw you did the little face-off thing. Was that the first time you've done something like that?
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. It was cool. He said some really weird shit that it made no sense to me. He sounded like a puppet to me, and I was like, man, I wonder what his real intentions were. It was like he was saying some shit like, oh, well, you know, you wouldn't be nowhere if you weren't signed to Golden Boy. Like, are you even signed to Golden Boy? Like, I don't even, is he?
Right, no.
So what is he talking about? Are you signed to Golden Boy?
Is that weird? Because normally you kind of do that stuff through Twitter, IG, shit like that, and now he was like right in front of you, and it was like you're trying to talk to someone where you're like, what? You're not making sense to me.
No, it was just like, I wanted to talk about the fight. I wanted to see what he had or what's his intentions for me, you know? But he talked about business and the other shit. I'm like, dude, he's like, oh, you haven't fought no main event type of fighter, so why you want to be a main event? Yeah, you're right. I'm called main event because you aren't a main event fighter.
You need a dance partner, right?
You just
You're talking about yourself, brother.
I'm like, what? Like, he didn't make sense. So I was just like, and I said, you got your opinion, I got mine. We'll settle it Saturday, you know? But he's also like saying that he's some type of fighter that I've never seen before. It's like, dude, I had 225 amateur fights. I was #1 in the USA. I fought everybody. I fought in the toughest bracket. I always fought Devin Haney at the end. I fought all the flashy guys you could fight from every area. Philly, fucking every East Coast fighter, and I beat them.
How'd those Devin Haney fights go?
Everybody loved them. It was filled. The houses were filled. We had some crazy fights. You know, big punches were thrown. He got some, I got some. So, you know, it was good.
How's camp been with Canelo? How you adjusting the second camp now with Eddie Reynoso, right?
Yeah, it's my third camp. Just good, you know. We've been working on things like always, and
with all that Spanish music in the gym.
I love it. I love it. Man, it gets me going. It makes me want to dance, but like also move in the ring. I'm just eso. Hey. Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool, man. What's the latest, brother? We've seen you on like different TV shows and YouTube things and stuff. Like, talk about that outside of boxing stuff. What's cracking with that?
It's just things that, you know, I take advantage of, capitalize on it as I should, you know. But like I said, nothing matters if I don't perform in the ring. So I'm always focused on what's my next fight and how I'm going to perform into my best ability. So I'm always in the gym. You know, I was always in shape. You never seen I got fat. You never seen that, you know, I look lazy. I always kept my figure looking good, and that takes hard work no matter what you think. You know, some people blow up after fights.
Speaking of that, and you've obviously always been motivated. I've always seen you in shape.
Yeah.
How does having a baby change that at all? Like, obviously that has to change you mentally. Like, what changes for Ryan Garcia after having a baby?
You know, my motivation definitely is you know, it's enhanced. You know, my daughter, seeing my daughter every day and making sure that I know she's good. You know, it just gives me that extra boost. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is just my job, and real life matters. You know, what I do in the ring is me. It's for me. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, they're gonna remember like, oh, what did Ryan Garcia do? You know, and I'm just willing to, really willing to put in the hard work and dedication to prove everybody that, you know, I could be on the top with all the best fighters. You know, I hear a lot of them mention everybody else's name. You know, they definitely underrating me, but it's fine. You know, that chip on my shoulder gives me that extra boost, you know, to prove everybody wrong. Your
name's kind of constantly in, like Gervonta Davis is talking about you. A lot of these guys are all kind of constantly talking about.
Fighters talk about me.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they know they respect me. It's the media, some like the experts, you know, that are definitely not giving me my credit but I always said to myself, like, you know, it's the people that have never been in the ring that have the worst opinions on boxing. You know, I just, you know, I take the opinions from like Canelo. He says I'm the best prospect in boxing. I mean, he's the best.
Big endorsement, brother.
He's the best fighter in the world right now. You know, him and Crawford, I feel like, are the best ones. So if he definitely sees it, I mean, that's all I really care about. A real fighter that sees it.
Is Canelo fighting Kovalev next?
That's what it looks like.
How does that fight go?
Canelo wins. What you mean?
It is. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you as always, man. Yeah.